Well, hello everybody on the YouTube. It's the Wingnut, and we got Teddy here today. Hey Teddy, what you doing, buddy? She's a good puppy. Yes, he is. He's hanging out with me while we're working on this project. So, in the last couple of videos, I hinted around some things I wanted to do with this, removing the top box, putting it in a luggage rack. And what I have here in this box is the luggage rack from Nice CNC. I had just opened it up just to see if there was a box inside, but I wanted to show you guys what all came in there. And this is actually a new voltmeter and USB plugs that I'm replacing this with. So that's not going on today, but somehow or another that ended up in that box. This is our work bolts. They're squishy bolts, like what's on the windshield right here. And that's how I'm going to try to mount the box to the new luggage rack. So, all right, down that side, unboxing the luggage rack. So this is from Nice CNC. This is how it comes in the plain box when you order it from Amazon. And we got that. As you can see from the mess, I cleaned out my top box. I know, isn't it right, buddy? Teddy thinks I should clean it out more often. So we're going to take this, find the appropriate blade in my mini Gerbers. For whatever reason, when you're active duty military, you end up with just a lot of Gerbers. So now I have one in like every vehicle and half the drawers in my house, as well as every toolbox. So I'm just trying to get through all this. I'm hoping, let's see what it comes with inside the kit. Set that down right here. I'm hoping it comes with hardware too. Yes, yes it does, guys. So here's the hardware. Comes sealed in a bag. Yep, so part number Kawasaki KLR650. We're going to go ahead and break this out. So it has the hardware and then the spacers for the install. I don't see any install instructions. So, I mean, this is pretty nice. Like, I say about 4, maybe 5 millimeter steel, and I'll actually put a link down in the description below so you guys can see, you know, what actually link to the direct website. I will say this, the edges are kind of sharp where they cut up. Like there's a few spots where the edges are sharp, like where they did the cutting. But not like the end of the world sharp. Like I don't think they would. I can feel some burrs, but I'm used to feeling for burrs. And the end finishes are just cut. I don't know how they cut it, whether they water jet it or they plasma it. I would assume something. It doesn't look bad. It's got a nice thin coating on it. Like I said, just a little sharp right here and here. You can just feel a burr, but not bad. And for $70, I really can't complain. So we're gonna get some of this stuff out of the way. You have Teddy, what you doing, buddy? Put that in the truck. What? Can I get a tail wag? Can I get a tail wag? Good puppy. I'm just having him out here with me. So on my bikes, we're gonna install this. What has been done was the top box was installed, and they had replaced where the luggage rack went with the top box. And I am going to put the top box back on. You see I got all these wonderful little holes, like right here, here, and here. And I just got to drill corresponding holes inside of here to mount to this. And I can take the box on and off when I need it, because I don't need a top box all the time for shuffle. So what they've done is they've replaced these and they've removed the luggage rack down below. A factory luggage rack, if you're trying to order it, if you can get it from Kawasaki, it's gonna run you almost 200 bucks. So I don't necessarily need that. So we're gonna go through. And I'm going to leave all this stuff together, all the bolts and washers in here, just in case something doesn't work out. That way I'm not like losing the stuff. Bet you if I open this truck door up, take him off his lead, he would, Teddy over there would jump right in the truck, lay down in his mat. But we gotta keep him on the lead because we're here at the RV park, so. It's okay, buddy. What you doing? What you doing? All right. So it's loose. Taking it off. And as you can see, we've got our brackets, which all this stuff supports, it all supports itself. And then we have the spacers that were put in. And these look like they're already stripped out. So that's what holds the rear fender on. So I'm gonna hold on to my spacer. And yeah, this one is stripped out. And I think I'm actually the one that stripped that out the last time I took all this stuff apart. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to get creative with how this goes. So I may not be able to thread this in on this one. All right, if that's the case, then I'll end up taking it all out. I'm gonna have to come back and thread this and probably put a helicoil in it or a time cert. It's not really going to hold a lot of pressure, so a helicoil should work. So essentially I've got all my bolts and I got my spacers. And let's find out what I need. I wish I could tell you what you need to take the luggage rack off. I don't know because I'm using a 4. Because the bolts I have is not what everybody's going to have. But essentially you take your rack off, you get your spacers. It probably wouldn't hurt to clean these off. And I'm going to cheat. Just see how this goes down. I don't want to drop these little spacers. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But essentially I'm kind of putting the spacer in like right there very carefully. I wish I could use the shorter ones. Kind of making this happen. Just kind of getting them started. So, and then I'll do, almost lost it. So I'm gonna adjust my camera angle here, and I'm trying very hard to make it where you guys can see this. All right, so put my spacer in, lifted it up, Teddy, and then I'm just tightening it down enough that everything holds together so it doesn't slip out. What you barking at? Huh? It's just peoples. They're allowed to be here just like we are. Teddy. Hush. It's okay, buddy. The last 6 days, people have been shooting fireworks off in the neighborhood. Oh, you're fine. Teddy. Teddy. Yep. Thanks. It's okay. Yeah, he doesn't particularly care for all that's going on over there. Anyways, back to this. So we're just gonna run this down. Actually, it looks pretty good right here. Not real happy about that spot I'm gonna have to repair. So you guys can see I'm using a 4mm Allen. And I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna snug each one of these up to where they start to center, but I'm not gonna tighten them down. And like I said, I'm trying to work my hammer angles, but I am running a chest rig. And what I'm worried about is issues with cross-threading and that kind of stuff. I should have broke out my tap set and just checked it. Just checked it with the taps, which isn't a bad thing to do. All right. Teddy, stay with me, buddy. Sorry, guys. There's traffic coming in and out of the RV park, and I'm just trying to keep eyeballing my dog. He's an adventurous puppy. And those of you that have been watching the channel for a few years probably remember Bear, our last dog, who unfortunately left us 2017. Yeah, the box started. One of the reasons I was concerned about this is the box is kind of rubbing my seat. I don't want to do that. Sorry. I mean, pretty simple, straightforward. You put the small spacers in the corners, big spacers in the middle. You know, and I'll have to. Teddy. I may have. I may have snugged those down a bit further than I should have. So I just tried to turn it back. I said I was just gonna get them hand tight. My hand tight's probably tighter than most people's. There we go. It's going. Yeah, definitely disappointed. I can't do this when this one's stripped, and I'm pretty sure I did that when I took the box off the last time to do the work. So I needed the box off to do my tail light mod. So I need to figure that out. I'll pull the threads off of one of these and then see if I can get a helicoil, and I'll just do a helicoil with it. Because the time cert's a bit pricey for something that's not going to be carrying that much weight. So hopefully this doesn't like keep the fender from falling off, which I don't think it does. But essentially how the luggage rack works is the luggage rack holds these up, which holds my blinkers up. And I don't know about y'all, but I know it's not done, but it looks pretty good. I like it. I don't like this. I know I keep complaining about it, but I'm gonna have to get a helicoil for this size thread, drill and tap that, and put it back on. We'll go from there. But as far as this goes, aside from that, I like this. And then you can see my brake light up through it. I got spots to hook stuff onto, everything else. And then after because there's no point in remounting the box until I fix this issue, because I don't want to have to take this on and off any more than necessary. Just like anything else, less take it apart the better. I'll set the box on, and I'll take a paint pen or a Sharpie, and I'll mark, probably use these these two, and these two, and I'll mark 4 holes in that, and then I'll use the window screws to set in, and then run them in. And then what you do is, how they work on a windshield, if you can see it, I'm trying to show you, is you push it through, and then when you tighten it, it's got a little spot, and it squishes and it bulges out, and it makes it kind of tight. What you doing? All right. Just easier to pet the dog. All right, but yeah, I like this. I mean, it's really nice. It's really, the fit on it's pretty good. It's not cutting into the back of my seat, which I said was a real problem I was having with how that was mounted. But I like it. I mean, I think I paid 75 bucks for it, all told. And then I had bought more of these, and I actually have some in storage, but my storage situation is so messed up, I probably can't figure it out. But these are going to have to be, these holes will end up having to be drilled out larger for that, because I got 5 mil, so I want something with a little bit of, see, it's got a little nut on the end, and you put the screw in it. When you do, it squishes, and then the rubber bulges out. But you can see the difference in the hole size. So I'm gonna have to drill this out a couple sizes up. These two, like I said, possibly these two, what I use to mount. This is where the toolkit used to go, the factory toolkit. I don't have that. God, I wish it did. But what people want for a used toolkit, you know, it's cheaper to buy a tool roll like this. And, you know, granted, these aren't the best tools. It's a Stockton from Cycle Gear, but it works. And then there's a couple of extra things I've added in. This is actually not part of it. This is the old spam card holder I got from Brake Burner. But, you know, I customized it a little bit, put little things, a couple extra things in it. So it's all good. Well, guys, it's the Wingnut. I hope this was somewhat informative. I know it's not like a super fancy thing, and of course we ran across a problem. But when you run across a problem like this, and it's not going to be holding like a ton of pressure, helicoil it. You do is buy the helicoil kit, and I've been looking for an excuse to purchase a metric helicoil kit for a while, so I'm going to get that going. And then now I've got to take everything that was in my purse, which is up here. What you doing, puppy? And I gotta find the home for all that. Oh wait, I have 2 more huge bags. And then while that's off, I'm going to strip the black off of it, because I want to be a little bit more seen. The country roads, you know, I ain't trying to smuggle plums out of this motherfucker. Anyways, guys, it's been the Wingnut. Like, dislike, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when the new videos are coming out. When I go and do the time cert, I'm sorry, not time cert, helicoil, I'll let you guys know about the helicoil, and I'll actually show me doing the helicoil repair. I think that's a good video. It's a good thing for people to know how to do, because this isn't, you know, this isn't carrying any weight. This is not holding anything together, and this has been loose for probably a year that I've owned it, because when I got it home, I took it completely apart to do the mod. First thing I ever did was do the mod on this. Like, I may have purchased the motorcycle after I purchased the mod kit for the taillight, just saying. But we'll do that. But I liking it. I mean, it's sturdy. It would be a bit stiffer if I had that other screw right there. In fact, I'm just gonna snug it all down. And then after I fix that, when I get ready to install everything at the end, I'm gonna do some blue Loctite just to make sure. Yeah, see, that was loose. Teddy, let him be. I know you're happy to see him. How did I manage to do that? All right, yep, that's us, guys. We out of here. We're gonna pack up, put everything away, and then Teddy. And then Teddy and I are going to open up a beer. Ted, chill, bud. They ain't hurt nothing. Alright, well, like, dislike, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's on you. Have a good one. Well, folks, I found a downside. I'm going to tack this in the video, but my box had a bottle opener. This does not have a bottle opener, but oh, it won't do it. Hold on, hold on. Wait. Ha ha! Alright, probably scratched up the finish, but it works. So, if the people at Nice CNC ever watches this video, please, 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 please consider turning these into bottle openers, like, or adding a bottle opener in here somewhere, however you do it. You probably won't, but I'd figure I'd ask. Hey guys, it's the Wingnut. Check you later.